first of all, I'm bursting off like we in SpaceX. I put the work in, I deserve to get these paychecks. Y'all know what I be on, tryna ball like Elon. Y'all know what I be on, tryna ball like Elon.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're here at the Tesla dealership in Orlando, Florida. There's a little George Soros USAID funded protest outside, and we brought the big guns today. Forgiato Blow and Byron Donalds are going to be joining us at the protest live today in front of the Tesla dealership. Byron, what do you expect to see today?
A little bit of craziness. Hopefully we can find some common sense, but not counting on it.
Byron Donalds, next governor of Florida. Forgiato, what you going to see today?
Liberals eating liberals, man. This is what I'm saying. This is just the truth. They're fighting everything that they protested for years. Now they're mad at us for adapting.
Protesting electric vehicles today, all right? Okay, let's go change some hearts and minds.
Not because you're a fascist. You're a traitor.
This is how it goes.
Because I do not believe in
Nazi.
You do realize that Nazis don't like black people, right? I wrote some of the laws. So that's what I'm asking you, which one?
They're too many to name right now.
I'm going to come to your district. I'm going to register so many people. I have nothing but time.
We're about to roll up on a very sad protest outside of the Tesla dealership here in Orlando. There are like 12 boomers waiting for us. But before we do that, how about a tour of this custom Cybertruck by its owner, rapper Forgiato Blow?
Look, the left loves the rainbow, so I stole the rainbow and embodied it on my Tesla truck. I think I was the first person out here with one. I know Elon's seen it all over the internet. You got a lot of room. You got a huge screen inside here. Got the big back seat here to get presidentially chauffeured around. You got the money for a Cybertruck. You could definitely afford a chauffeur. At first, I didn't really know how I felt about the electric vehicles. I got a lot of cars, and I wanted to support Elon because he supported my president more than anybody, and I think Elon really helped win this election for Donald Trump. I think he was pivotal to have him on our side and our team, and I love Elon for that, so I bought my second Cybertruck, to be honest. I got two of them.
What's the reaction you get when you drive this up the street?
Man, look, we got little kids running off for photos and pictures. You know what I'm saying? People love the Cybertruck. It's kind of like the Trump truck. We did that numerous times, had the same reaction. Everybody thought like, oh, you probably get middle fingers. The same people that hated Trump would see the car and be like, can I get a picture with it? So everybody be like, if they don't like Elon, they still see this and they're like, man, that's a sharp vehicle, I can't even lie.
What about it being bulletproof? You're in a dangerous game, you got a lot of haters, you're a rapper. Should this be like the official car for all rappers? We'd still have Tupac if he was in a bulletproof.
Well, yeah, it's bulletproof, but I feel like we should have made bulletproof windows if we're gonna do a bulletproof car.
Elon, you hear that? Okay,
Elon,
you
come
want
on,
this to
man.
be the official rapper vehicle. Give me the bulletproof windows.
Rappers rapping Teslas, baby, yeah.
Now it's time to roll up on this very sad Tesla protest. No more electric vehicles, right? They were not happy to see us. They were definitely not happy to see the next governor of Florida, Congressman Byron Donalds. Let's go. So we parked the Cybertruck right in front of the protest, and we're gonna go walk over and see what's up. You ready? Let's go.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right.
Byron, I didn't think you told me it was your district.
Listen, when you're running for governor, everywhere is your district. I'm trying to figure out what it is you guys are actually doing.
Nazi.
You do realize that Nazis don't like black people, right? What do you want us to agree on?
Congress, because I was just in D.C. on Monday for Trans-State Visibility, and I would like you, as a member of Congress, to rise up and support LGBTQ plus youth and stop this insane attack on our children who know who they are. Because you're a fascist. You're a trace.
This is
So, because I do not believe in the mutilation of children, I'm a fascist now? Can I ask you a question? I asked you a question and then you said you don't agree with me?
My children
I asked
and
you a
my
question.
community.
You call me a fascist, you call me a race traitor, and you want me to agree with you? What are you talking about, ma'am?
Are you against electric vehicles?
I am against the Republican Party of Florida for having control of the governor's mansion for 25 years.
What policy in Florida the last 25 years that you don't agree with?
All right, what I believe you should do right now is study the law.
But sir, I spent 4 years in the legislature.
And that was-
I wrote some of the laws.
I know you
So
wrote some of the
that's what I'm
laws.
asking you, which one?
All right. There are too many to name right now.
Last question. Seriously, last question.
I give you last question.
New York or Florida? Which state is governed better, New York or Florida?
It's clearly New York. Why don't you live in New York? Why don't you live in New York?
All I'm gonna say is
Because I live in Florida.
people choose Florida. They've been coming here more than going the other way. When you vote with your feet, it matters.
I'm going to come to your district and register a lot of poor people. I'm going to register them. I'm going to get the felons that have had their voting rights taken away that don't even know they can vote still now. I worked on felons' voting rights in Florida 7 years ago.
You ready?
I'm going to come to your district. I'm going to register so many people. I have nothing but time.
Do you remember the amendment about restoration of voting rights? You ready? I endorsed it. I supported it. I'm still trying to figure out who are the Nazis now.
I think you guys, like, I don't understand.
I'm a Nazi? What are you talking
there's
about?
three show the Nazi salute that Elon gave.
What do you mean? Which one? You do it.
No, you do it.
I'm trying to figure out who are the Nazis and where are they?
Oh, the Republicans are the Nazi party.
Why do you say that?
Because they supported Nazis.
Who's a Nazi?
Elon Musk is a Nazi.
Based upon what?
Based on the Nazi salute, the not saying he didn't do it? Why did he not the Nazi? So why should 325,000 people go bankrupt every year because of doctor's bills?
The current law for healthcare is a Democrat law.
Oh, yeah?
The Affordable Care Act, aka Obamacare.
Okay.
Deductibles are higher.
Okay.
Premiums are higher.
What's your solution?
People are not actually getting the care that they need because Democrats don't want to do anything. They want to keep it the way it is.
Affordable Care, yes, for now. Until you find something
Until
better.
what?
Until you find something
What's better?
You tell me. What are we doing about it?
Brother, if you have solutions, I want to work with you on that. We can actually help fix mental health issues. We can work on that. We can work on that.
That's actually beautiful.
This is a beautiful thing.
You shouldn't start by calling people Nazis. Look at this.
She called me a Nazi and it went downhill.
You're your next governor.
Listen.
That's actually great. Can you give a handshake?
I've never seen a black Nazi in my life. That's crazy. But okay. You want to do it? You want to shake hands?
That's incredible.
Listen, you know what?
Can I get one quick thing? Can you apologize to him for calling him Nazi up to his face?
I don't think you're a Nazi right now.
I promise you I'm not a Nazi at all. No, what I am, I'm a conservative.
Hearts and minds, man. Hearts and minds.
baby.
Hearts and minds. Incredible. That was fun. That was fun. Winning hearts and minds. That's amazing. Whew. After all that, I needed to go make sure I was up to date on my tetanus shot. The best way to do that is a ride in the Cybertruck around the block to the doctor's office. Let's go. Man, look at the space up here. Like, this is
amazing.
wild. Like the
Look how big the
stretch.
blade is.
It's huge.
Like the window?
Yeah, what's it cost to get that replaced?
I don't know, probably 500.
Massive blade. So what's to keep up the motivation? You're an energy guy, right?
Yeah.
So where's the energy?
And you got to think to yourself, okay, Trump won, now what's our new mission now? And I feel like this Elon's been put right on my heart and on my goal of what we're doing, because now they're turning the shit from Trump to Elon as a new guy that the whole world's terrified of. And it's the same thing all over again. Everybody loved Donald Trump. Everybody was at his hotels. All the rappers loved him. And all of a sudden he becomes the man. Boom. He's racist. I hate him. And here we go again. Trump is out of the way. They know that he's the man now. There's nothing they can do. So now Elon is the new public enemy #1. And they hate him, and he's racist. He's a Nazi. He doesn't care about nobody but himself and money. But a minute ago, he was the only billionaire they accept. I mean,
so that energy is now based on Elon. So that's actually
shifted.
That's a really great point, man. I
It
never actually
shifted to
thought
Elon,
about that. Yeah, that's
and it's
right.
like he's the new public
They've
enemy
almost
#1.
given up on Trump.
They have.
They really.
They
They're
gave
like,
up on Trump.
They're like, wow, we can't do anything. We've done everything. We've thrown the kitchen sink, and we threw a bullet through his head.
He was supposed to be the most hated person. So they did whatever they could do, and Trump still mocked him.
Is that why you got this car? You got this car because it supported Elon, or because you thought it was dope?
No, Elon. I'm a Rolls Royce type of guy. You know what I'm saying? You know me.
Well,
And, but the idea is, I felt like Elon really risked his career like we do. He did. You know, he's a big dog out here, but he's took losses on this. He could have sat back and wrapped it off, not cared.
Yep,
he's out
everybody
here.
gets that.
He's dealing with these pansies, blowing things up, putting crap on cars, showing up to his Tesla dealerships. You know, terrorizing the community. It's crazy. You know, there's a lot of people out here, the daily person that never gets to go to Mar-a-Lago and never gets to meet Trump, that was on the side of the streets risking it all with their flag, or dropping their kid off in the school line with their Trump bumper sticker, or wearing their t-shirt. Now I feel like we all, even from Trump's eyes, people can take this the wrong way. Trump stepped back from his life same way as Elon did to save this country. But I feel like Elon was never really political. So it wasn't part of his steez, wasn't part of his gimmick or anything that he ever had going on to control what was going on. It was just Elon Musk build spaceships, rockets, and cars, and PayPal, and fantastic. Everybody's so worried about him having our information. He owned PayPal. You know what I'm saying? People had no problem signing up for PayPal with their information to try to get money. So I feel like Donald Trump, at the end of the day, looked at everybody like, okay, we're doing our job here as Americans, and I think Elon really showed up for the people.
Just a few months ago, libs were mandating that Americans buy electric vehicles. Now they're burning them to the ground. What the hell is that? It's called cognitive dissonance. It's a terrible way to live. It's actually a mental illness. Make sure that you stand for something and believe in something, and that you can't be blown around or pushed around by the political or cultural winds of the moment. These people are frauds. It's best not to live like that. The worst lies are the lies that we tell ourselves. We're riding with Elon. It's your boy Benny, out here on the block. See ya.